So then, hello there guys and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you episode number 1 of our MotoGP 15 Career Mode walkthrough type thing, and today we're going to be starting off. I actually don't really know how the MotoGP Career Mode works. I think you have to do a few wildcard races. Also do bear with me because I am absolutely shocking at this game, I would assume. I've only literally done the tutorial, I've not done a proper race yet, so I can only imagine this is going to go badly, but we'll have to see what goes down. Also one of my first sort of live comms in quite some time, but obviously if you don't know already, for MotoGP 15 you start off in the Moto 3 category when it comes to a career mode, and you then sort of move up through the ranks. If you don't know already, Moto 3 is pretty much the first category when it comes to World Championships. So if you do well in the national championships, like the English or the British Championship, sorry, or the Spanish Championship especially, you probably end up here. And then if you do well in Moto 3, you go up to Moto 2, and if you do well in Moto 2, you end up in MotoGP, which is the Premier class. If you don't know too much about Moto 3, I am going to quickly, if I can find it, go through just the main riders that you should probably look out for. I'm going to use my created character, which is going to be myself, basically. But if there's any riders that you don't know too much about Moto 3, which is completely understandable, I'll go through some of the better riders, the championship sort of contenders. This is Fabio Quartararo of Estrella Galicia, his teammates Jorge Navarro, they're pretty good. We've got the Red Bull bikes of Miguel Oliveira and Brad Binder, they are KTMs, and their teammate as well, Karel Haneker, long hair. I don't know if the hair comes out the helmet like it does in real life on this game. Efren Vazquez, his teammate is the Brit Danny Kent, who won the championship in real life, because obviously the season has finished now. Also got Romano Fenati, who rides even, I'm going to have to get used to that, who rides, not drives, rides for Valentino Rossi's young team. Alexis Masbu and his teammate, a Scotsman, John McPhee. I think that's pretty much the end when it comes to the British riders. Enea Bastianini, the Italian, he's pretty damn good as well. He comes out the whole Valentino Rossi production line too. Nico Antonelli, I think, is the same. Anyway, we're loading stuff up, and we're going to get into things. And yeah, we do have a pre-race, which I'm assuming is some sort of wild card. We've got a touch screen, and we appear to be riding for the Altox Reset Drink team, which I think is that Forward Racing? Is that just Forward Racing's team? They use a Mahindra as well, so there's different, I think, is it different engine manufacturers in Moto 3, or are they different chassis manufacturers? I think they're different engine manufacturers, and there's KTM, Mahindra, and I think Honda are as well. I think Honda are one. Anyway, our teammates are Alessandro Tonucci and Darren Binder, who I think is the brother of Brad Binder. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we're going to start the race, just get straight into things. Yeah, 15% length race is the shortest you can do. And given this is literally my first proper race, I don't know what my ability is when it comes to the AI difficulty. So we're going to roll with medium, because that's just in the middle. It's just a stock in the middle, isn't it? So we'll roll with that. We're looking at a 2:08, which is a track record. So we're probably going to be miles off that. And I'm assuming we're starting right at the back. We're on number 74, because that was pretty much the only number I could think of that had been used by someone moderately famous. Dejiro Kato used to use it, didn't he? I need to get more into Moto 3. I haven't been watching it too much recently, but I do tend to know quite a lot about the riders. Danny Kent's on pole with Oliveira and Quartararo on row 1. Navarro, Isaac Vinales, and that went way too quickly for my liking. 34, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This is going to be very difficult to get through. Zulfami Khairuddin is the man in front of us, and our teammate Dan Binder is on the row in front. I've not got game sound as well, so this is likely to go absolutely horrendously. And also, I don't know what settings we're on. Anyway, we're underway here. Tuck in. Oh, I've not even got simulation on. Well, we'll leave it off. We'll leave it like this for now, because I'm going to forget to manually tuck in anyway, aren't I? So, we've got Dan Binder here, a South African just in front of us, and Zulfami Khairuddin as well. We've not made any positions up. Oh, goodness gracious. Zulfami Khairuddin and Dan Binder getting a little bit close for comfort there. We haven't made one position off the line on our terrible... Apparently Quartararo has just passed Khairuddin. I find that slightly hard to believe. We've got Khairuddin right up the backside of us, and we're going up the inside of our teammate Dan Binder. Just about make it stick through the left-hander. Got the inside on a few riders here as well into the right-hander. I'm quite shocked. I mean, I am on a fairly easy difficulty, and also I'm not on like full simulation mode. By the way, if you see my nickname that's on my buttocks currently on the leathers, Yam Boy, and you're wondering why that's the case, well, I'm going to leave you wondering, actually, for a while. Anyway, we've managed to pass Jules Danilo, and we've now got Ana Carrasco in front of us, one of the female riders, and in front of her is a guy called Rodrigo. I don't know who that is, but I saw the Argentinian flag next to him. We've just bashed our teammate Tanucci out of the way, so I apologise for that, good sir. But we're 28th, 6 positions made, and it's, oh god, it's only a 3-lap race, Christ above. Well, I didn't mean it to be a 3-lap race, I want it to be a 5-lap race, so the next one we do will be a 5-lap race. Who have we got to our left-hand side? Number 88, I think that's Jorge Martin, isn't it? I will try and sort of guide everyone through the names of the riders, because I understand a lot of people don't know a lot about Moto3. Why would you, unless you watch MotoGP a lot? But yeah, so if there's any riders that you don't know, just leave it in the comment section. I'll describe them if you want, and also, whatever the scenario. It's fairly self-explanatory. The ones at the back aren't that great. The ones at the front are probably the ones you'll see in Moto2 in next season in real life. Actually been to 24th. It's been a pretty good start. I've not been really keeping an eye on who we're actually passing. We're going up the inside of Remy Gardner here. I think, is his first name Remy? I think it's Remy. Anyway, but we've got Nicky Io as well. There's flipping sons of famous riders all over the show in this field. Got Remy Gardner, who's the son of Wayne Gardner. And in front of us is Nicky Io, who's the son of Aki Io, who owns the Red Bull team. Aki Io owns the Red Bull team, and the Red Bull team is... I'm sorry, this video's become rather educational, hasn't it? But no, the Aki Io owns the Red Bull KTM team, which is basically the best team on the grid, so there you go. Anyway, we're having a ding-dong affair here with Gardner, who drives, or rides even, I'm going to get that mixed up so many times, rides for CIP Motorsport, but we've gone up the inside of him. Our objective for this race was to finish 15th. And we're on lap 2 or 3. If this was a 5-lap race, I think we'd be able to do that, but I'm not really confident we're going to be able to, because there's a few gaps starting to develop throughout the field. Also, we're very cautious on the brakes at the moment. We've got Juan Fran, even Guevara, or Guevara in front of us, or Guevara in front of us on the Mapfre Aspar bike. Background on Aspar, they're a very, well, they were used to be a good team, but they're a bit crap now. I don't know what happened to them, really. Anyway, we've gone round one of their employees, and that's Guevara. We've passed his teammate Jorge Martin earlier as well. Just as a little background into our teammates as well, we're in front of both of them, so we're doing the best in terms of our teammates at the moment. I can only assume we've got traction control on full, given that disgracefully good exit out of that right-hander, which has seen us pass Livio Loy and... who was the other person? I don't know. We've not actually had any crashes in this race as well, so everyone being very nice and composed and cautious and the such like. We've just gone past Philip Ertel as well, who is, again, the son of a famous rider, but I'm not going to get into that as well. Oh yeah, we passed Nicky Io, that's the other rider we passed, and Livio Loy. We're actually only 4 places off our objective now, so we might be able to do this. If we can pass these 3, of which the first is Matteo Ferrari, we might just catch the group in front and make a move. I don't know, we've got Migno here as well, and I think there's a Leopard bike, the turquoise bike at the front of the gaggle, which is the team of Danny Kent, who is the best British rider in this field. And he also won the championship. He won this exact championship in real life, so I assume he'll probably win it on the game, unless we give him a good old hiding and give him a bit of a battle for it. But I don't think. I think 15th is beyond our capabilities here. We are a wildcard rider, so even just getting in the top 20 would be a pretty decent result. Matteo Ferrari getting a bit cut adrift from the riders in front of him, which is even worse for us, actually, because I'd like them to just be in a group so I can just swoop past them in one go. We've got a group of 4 in front, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch them. Going to lunge at Ferrari here, who's on a Grassini bike, I think, or a San Carlo bike, so we've gone past him. Just look behind, make sure he's not in close proximity. And then we've got Migno. I don't know the first name of the guy. He's one of the riders I really don't know in this field. Looking at his bike, it looks like he's the teammate of Romano Fenati, who is another pretty promising rider in the field. Hiroki Ono, here he is as well. Oh no, it's Ono. And I tell you what, that group in front is real. I get the feeling I can catch it. I might just be able to. We've gone up the inside of that guy and we're 16th now. I tell you what, if we have a really good end to the lap, we might just be able to banzai past this red bike in front of us. and grab some points for our team, because our teammates, Tanucci and Dan Binder, are nowhere to be found. So we are going to be the only point scorer if we can get this point. And we're up into 15th. There we go. That was pretty simple. Simples. We're past whoever that was. Was it Banyaya? I think it was Banyaya. Oh, Jesus Christ. Got an absolute cluster going on in front of us. Locatelli and Fanati and another rider. Might be able to nab some of them, actually. And, yeah, also shout out to Alex Cameron, who said he was going to be my stats guy for the MotoGP. If you don't know who he is, he basically is a subscriber who comments on my videos and gives me stats on the F1 series. And he said he was going to be a stats guy for MotoGP 2. I don't know whether he will be. We've failed, unfortunately, in the meantime, to get around the outside of this Locatelli geezer. But we are going to take a point, and we do a little wheelie across the line. Quite proud of that, actually. A point in our first race. Oh, my word. Look at that. A complete direct dead heat for first place between Danny Kent and Fabio Quartararo. Well, we weren't involved in the shenanigans that were going on at the front, but they seemed pretty action-packed. Miguel Oliveira and his teammate Karel Hanneke, third and fourth, with Vazquez, Binder, Navarro, Isaac Vinales, Masbu and Bastianini rounding out the top 10, and Antonelli, Fanati, McPhee, Locatelli, and ourselves, Yamboy, in 15th place. Our teammates Tanucci and Binder came 29th and 33rd respectively, and Tatsuki Suzuki just didn't start the race. He just didn't bother turning up, so I don't know why that is. But anyway, the adventures of Yamboy, this is just chapter 1. We've taken 15th place, and number 74 is not happy about said position. If there's anything you want me to change about this series as well, whether it be assists or difficulty or race length or even the colour of my helmet, drop it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to do that. But I'm guessing I've only been recording for about 10 minutes, something along the lines of. The video is probably about 8 minutes long, so I reckon we can charge straight into a second race. Our objective is only 22nd for this race, so I'll put the difficulty up to hard for the AI. We've got Danny Kent on par. I've missed the grid again. I've missed the grid again completely. Let's try and sort of do well. Let's just the aim is not to come last, I think. I know we came 15th in Brno, but Brno is a track I'm a lot better at, and we obviously put the AI difficulty up now as well. Got a decent start, just hanging in the slipstream here of Rodrigo, going to the left-hand side. Bit of a humdinger of a battle going on in front. We've braked way too late, but we've somehow survived. And we're up to 29th. God, that was a lunge and a half. That would have ended in catastrophe had that happening in real life, but whatever. Anyway, everyone's slowing each other up sufficiently for us to go around the outside of 3 riders there. And up into 26th, including one of our teammates. I think we've passed, actually, both our teammates already. Darren Binder and Tanucci, I think, have already been dispatched in this one. We've got Wayne Gardner right behind us, and now Maria Herrera right in front of us. I know it's not fantastic treatment of the ladylike driver, but rider even. But I was gonna say we've lunged up the inside, but we've messed up the exit. So Herrera has survived for now. She's kept that position just for now. Herrera's getting very touchy-feely. Oh God, man down. Guevara's off. He's chucked his bike at the scenery, and that's another position gained. We've gone wide there, though. Oh, Christ above. Very, very loose on exit there. And Wayne Gardner can smell his opportunity. Another rider is down. Maria Herrera is just causing carnage. Everyone she goes near just falls off their bike in just some sort of panic that she's just going to lunge up the inside. And talking of lunging up the inside, we've lost the position to Wayne Gardner here, so we're back down to 25th. We have gained 2 positions from 2 riders chucking their bikes at the lovely scenic scenery that is Valencia, as Kyrudine and someone else are going full ham down towards turn 1. We've gone a bit wide there, but we're going to just track extend nicely. There we go. We've kept 24th place in front of Wayne Gardner. Only 2 more positions to gain before we've hit our objective, and that Maria Herrera is in front of us. And someone else is there as well. We've gone wide, though, there again. So Wayne Gardner's gone back through. But we take the position back down into this right-hander. I'm struggling with braking, it has to be said, in this one. I know I talk auto brakes off, but I'm struggling a little bit. It has to be said, as Wayne Gardner is getting just a little bit feisty for my liking behind us. I think the field has settled down a little bit here. So I think it's going to take a bit of a miracle for us to gain any more positions outright in this one. You know, just literally just past 2 people. because they're so far in front. Maria Herrera's sort of on her own, but catching the group in front, but the group in front is equally a little bit of a gap in front of her as well, so I think we are going to struggle to catch anyone unless they trip each other up, and currently Wayne Gardner is intent on tripping me up, so that's not really helping the scenario at all. We've not really taken the best line through there. Oh, we've got a 1 second penalty. Oh, God. Well, I apologise for that game. Trust me, I didn't mean to. It's just my terrible riding. We've actually lost the position in the end to Wayne Gardner, and he's miles up the road now. Absolutely miles up the road, so it looks as if 25th is going to be our best here, and given we've got a 1 second penalty as well, I don't think this is going to be a fantastic display. I have to say, the excitement of many riders falling and hitting the deck from earlier has sort of dissipated slightly with Nicky Io and was it Bagnaia and Nicky Io falling off earlier? They've not done similar things. Oh, Haneka's dropped out from 7th, so he's fallen off. I don't think he's close enough to us to really. Oh God, there's another accident there. That is, oh, 2 riders down. 2 riders down, and suddenly we're in 23rd and only 1 place from our objective. Let's lunge up the inside of Wayne Gardner. We have done the job, but is it a block pass? It is. What an absolutely astonishing end. 2 riders go down, and we've lunged up the inside of Wayne Gardner, and somehow we have hit our objective. I don't actually know who fell off. To be fair, my rider doesn't seem very pleased again. I don't know if you have to beat your objective or whether it's just okay to actually hit it. But that's the second time we've literally matched our objective. Danny Kent's won again, and yet again, it's a really small margin. 300ths from Fabio Quartararo. Oliveira was 3rd, Vazquez 4th, Jorge Navarro 5th, and Masbu, Bastianini, Binder, McPhee and Antonelli. So who fell off? I know Haneke did, and he ended up dropping to 14th. Who else looked out of position? Oh, no, oh, God, I forgot. We had the penalty. That's actually hurt my feelings. Because we were going to come 22nd, weren't we? We were going to finish 22nd, and that 1 second penalty's dropped us to 20th. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, who fell off? I'm going to assume it was Ertel and Cornfile, I think. So props to them for falling off with 1 corner to go. That's in typical Moto3 style, it has to be said. But anyway, we take 23rd. Anyway, I think that'll probably round up today's episode of the MotoGP Career Mode walkthrough. If you did enjoy our first 2 wildcard appearances and that crazy end to the race at Valencia, feel free to hit the likes button. That would really let me know that you really want to see this series continue. And subscribe if you're new around here as well. Comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.